right, guys, you've been seeing this all over. This story is all over Twitter. I've been seeing a lot of channels covering this. I want to give my sense into this. Lauren from True Crime, or Lauren from Hidden True Crime, excuse me. She's been coming out claiming she's a victim, but I have to say this is more on the Karen side. I got a hold of all this. I've been seeing certain channels cover this. It's all over my Twitter feed, which we're going to show some clips here in a minute. But what really stuck out to me was Duty Ron had her on. And Duty Ron is a solid person, no matter where you are, however you're intertwangled into this true crime community, whether it's trauma, true crime, whatever it is. Most people respect Duty Ron. And I got a little history with him, which is kind of ties into this as well. Here he is hosting her, kind of like sticking up for her and whatnot, which is a respectable thing to do. I remember a while back, Bullhorn Betty, for some odd reason, was attacking this man. And I did a video for Duty Ron, and, because she's a nutcase and she was attacking him for no reason. And I know he responded well to that. Follow me on my social medias. But to see him, platform this lady really surprised me, because I didn't hear any valid claims of what she's talking about. And I want to show some clips here of kind of what this is. This lady is, in my opinion, she went live for 9 hours, and she is not really bringing any receipts on anything she's saying. This is coming from somebody, myself. I'm totally against these YouTube protection orders. I've actually had to go through this myself, and I actually got one. I've been through everything in life. I've never had a protection order until YouTube. These are really weaponized, overplayed, and I totally disagree with all of this, right? If somebody has a valid reason to get a protection order, sure, go for it. But you see, just like we just saw with Brittany J, you see these things all the time get applied for, and it's just people in their feelings, and that's what I'm totally against. Now, with this hidden true crime, it's wild because, in my opinion, this lady, before I say anything else, this lady, her husband, they have great content. It's not me bashing her. It's just my opinion as I've gone through this. If you can remember, this is the channel that brought you that awesome interview with Stephen Stern's parents, right? Because people were saying, blaming the parents and stuff, and they were getting attacked. I believe they were out of Northport. They brought you this interview. They've done a lot of good content, but just these claims of the cyberbullying and cyber and being victimized on social media, I don't agree with it. And I'm going to show you the clips here in a minute. When you're on YouTube, when you're on social media, the bigger that you get, people are going to review you. People are going to talk about you. There's no way that you can get out of that. It's just what comes with this. You have to have thick skin. I can't go around, and I'm not comparing myself, because this lady has like 400,000 subs, but you can't go around filing protection orders on everybody who has an opinion against you. And in my opinion, okay, in my view here, after I've watched some of the stuff, I don't think there's any valid. There's nothing to this. I think she's just in her feelings, and possibly this is a grift. And I will explain that in detail after we watch these clips. I'm going to kind of show you what she's been saying, and I'm going to show you now. Watch these clips I'm about to show, because it's going to go about her, from her crying about this whole situation, on her getting bullied, cyberbullied, to her laughing and joking in her Patreon. So just watch. We'll get there. All right, here's a great example of her crying victim saying she's being cyber bullied, cyber attacked, when clearly she says she leaves her family, bedside in a hospital, dying, to go cover a trial. I mean, you're opening yourself up wide open for criticism, and people are going to talk about that, especially with the size of your channel.
All of the court records that I just read today, that's why I read them. That's why I've been on a live for 7.5 hours. I could be with my mother on hospice right now. That's what I do when I come to the state. I'm with my dying mother. But instead, I am here doing a 7.5 hour live, reading all of the court docs because everybody wants them. And so I'm going to read them, because I am going to protect my family and myself, and I'm not going to let this continue any longer.
You can't really call people bullying you if they are putting in requests to read the court docs. I mean, trying to do it yourself, smart move, I guess. Beat people to the punch. I get that point, but like, I just don't see a protection order and about for any of this people. I'm sorry. I've gone through this, so I'm going to talk about this. I really do not like this. But I want to show you some other stuff. First and foremost, other stuff. This should blow your mind right now. Look at the people who are advocating for this woman. None other than the Betty. Please don't attack this woman. It's not a good look. People are allowed to talk about Betty. People are allowed to talk about her. People are allowed to talk about me. It's what happens when you're on. Here's a clip again from her 9-hour live that she did where I didn't understand any of these points. Let's review them.
I don't know what to say. Other creators calling people I care about to tell them lies about me, slut shaming me. One woman is going around saying I lived with her brother, which, by the way, if I had lived with some random dude in East Idaho, who the hell cares? But this is a guy I went on a single date with, never kissed, but now I've lived with him. What else? Finding out, like I said, fellow podcasters are calling people that I know to warn them about me and tell them that I had an affair on John with an investigator in the Daybell case that John knows really well and is friends with. That.
I just don't understand this. Podcasters, YouTubers are going to talk. They talk about each other. And this lady has a big channel. She's kind of going to be a target. I'm wondering if like this is the first time this ever happened to her, where people have kind of like gone at her. There's channels dedicated to just like covering certain channels. And then like with the infidelity thing, I mean, if your husband knows the dude, who cares? It's false. Just either ignore it or like why get all offended about just I don't even know if any of this is true or not, but just by watching this, I just don't understand how any of this has anything to do with a protection order. People are allowed to talk about affairs if that's what they choose to do. Again, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not saying that it is, but I mean, people are going to talk. It's wild to me that the courts were used for this and people are falling like she's such a victim. I don't want, her family to be attacked or nothing like that. It's not what I'm saying or advocating for. I'm just saying, but what she's saying does not rule out for a protection order. I'm so against this.
I mean, it's been unending. The things I've had to continue to clarify every day. And then when I finally feel like I get a hold of it, so it's not just like the cyberbullying that's public, it's what's going on beneath the surface. That's so
There's
cool.
many more clips and examples I can show you. I'm just going to show you a little bit because that's not really what I want to show you. Obviously, if you watch this video thus far, you've seen this woman cry, gone on live, 9 hours. She's utilizing Duty Ron. I think I saw a post with Coffin Deffer. She's very upset. She's crying, this and that. But one thing I noticed she said, even on Duty Ron's podcast, was people can go to the Patreon, right? Now, when you look at the Patreon and you look at what we just watched, it's two different things, people. And that's where I have questions. Again, I'm somebody who has gone through the shitty end of getting a protection order, for making a parody video, for driving by a house, okay? We've seen people do these protection orders. We see them all the time with creators all the time on YouTube. Most of them get thrown out. First off, they're always going to approve a temporary injunction. Anyone watching this video right now, you can go to the court and get one on me. I can get one on you because the judge has to grant a temporary one. But the reasons that these YouTubers and stuff go and the things that are said in court, right? Like when I was going through my stuff was so fraudulent. I'm going through the ass end of it now to get out of it, to beat it. And one day I'll be absolutely transparent. It's going to blow your mind, but it's not me. When you watch her on her Patreon, does this look like somebody who is really sad? Does this look like somebody who is really being victimized? Check the clips out.
Oh, thanks for listening. Go ahead.
Shout out to whoever got these clips. I guess there's people on Patreon or they signed up, whatever the monthly fee is to post these on Twitter. But check these out. I have a couple of them.
Thanks for being a Patreon member.
Dude, you can't put that in.
I don't know what else to say. It's weird, but
Very weird.
Well, I guess I could say thanks to all our Patreons except our stalkers. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
No, I'm grateful for them too. Supporting our
No,
channel.
what?
You're grateful for your stalkers. She's laughing. This is like, people, this is wild. This is not somebody who needs the court to assist them.
Then we say thanks to our Patreons, including our stalkers. And hey, if you guys really want the scoop, you're gonna have to upgrade your tier level.
Yeah. You want all the private texts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
you want all the
upgrade your
private
tier
text.
level to get the full Patreon experience.
Yeah, as we sit here and laugh and giggle because what you just get done saying, we don't feel safe.
Shout out. That must have come from Queen Bee. She must be the one behind this. I didn't even know that. I was preparing this video. Good looking out. But yeah, even Queen Bee's calling this out. Again, a lot of people are. There's more of these. Let me show you some more. I think I have one or two more. Here goes a post. Sorry I scared the crap out of all of you. Check out my Patreon to see if I'm okay. With the link there, and that's where you have to go is for the update. And people are calling this out like crazy. Look at some of these memes I found. This is nuts, y'all. She left her mom. There's so many things I left out of this video, but this is so uncalled for the courts.
Oh, they're listening. Go ahead.
Shout out to whoever got these clips. I guess there's people on Patreon or they signed up, whatever the monthly fee is to post these on Twitter. But check these out. I have a couple of them.
Thanks for being a Patreon member.
Dude, you can't put that in.
I don't know what else to say. It's weird, but
Very weird.
Well, I guess I could say thanks to all our Patreons except our stalkers. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
No, I'm grateful for them too. Supporting our channel.
What?
You're grateful for your stalkers. She's laughing. This is like, people, this is wild. This is not somebody who needs the court to assist them.
Then we say thanks to our Patreons, including our stalkers. And hey, if you guys really want the scoop, you're gonna have to upgrade your tier level.
Yeah. You want all the private texts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
you want all the
upgrade your
private
tier
text.
level to get the full Patreon experience.
Yeah, as we sit here and laugh and giggle because what you just get done saying, we don't feel safe.
Shout out. That must have come from Queen Bee. She must be the one behind this. I didn't even know that. I was preparing this video. Good looking out. But yeah, even Queen Bee's calling this out. Again, a lot of people are. There's more of these. Let me show you some more. I was saying, guys, she's been absolutely getting roasted on Twitter. Just a couple of the comments, memes I've seen around, and like she's just not bringing any receipts. And I'm going to kind of show you some of the behavior and stuff. She went live for 9 hours. Like I said, I watched the Duty Ron interview because that wasn't that long. A lot of people are covering this. It's all over my feed. But you got people over here just absolutely torching this lady, and kind of as needed. But this is just a quick wrap up. There's a lot of people doing live streams about this. There's some live streams I want to watch that I haven't yet about this. There's a channel that I've watched here and there, but what I've been seeing is there are a lot of people saying this is a massive grift. And I want to believe that. I don't know the full extent of what this lady's going through, but what I will say, and the reason for this video is what I saw, what I showed on this video, and I could have made this a lot longer, but I didn't want to make it 10 hours. Everything I could have put on, if I did make it 10 hours, there's nothing in there valid of a protection order. These weaponized protection orders are getting so played out on YouTube, and I really, really can't stand it, man. Whatever this lady's going through, I hope she figures it out. I don't know. I don't know though, y'all. This really looks grifty to me. You guys let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think about these YouTube protection orders that we keep seeing. Like I said a few lives ago, this is turning into the lawsuit community, and that's not what you want. Look, the reason I'm making this video, when I was going through this myself, which I don't agree with how I got one, but I have to deal with it. It is what it is, right? I really thought about quitting this thing, because if you can't say what you want without people weaponizing it and saying what they want inside the court to make it go through, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? And it's wild. And it's something that you're seeing a lot more. And it's not a good trend to go down to. It's not it's crazy. You guys know what I'm talking about. These people just do this shit for absolutely no reason. I have saw nothing this lady has said. I didn't watch 9 hours of Live, but I didn't see anything she said valid of a protection order. You guys let me know in the comments. This is not the bash. This is for awareness. And this is basically to stop this ridiculous trend, because I myself had to be on the ass end of it. And it's not cool. Tell me what you thought. You tell me your thoughts below, man. Till the next one, I'll catch you later. Whiteboy. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at WHITEBOYRADIO Clips. And in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.